To know a mother's love is to know warmth when it's cold, to know protection from harm, to know the peace and comfort of being wrapped in her arms, to be warned when mischievous, to be washed when dirty, to have your nose wiped, to be taught to stand and be sturdy, to be fed when you're hungry, to wipe away your tears, to hug you when you're sad, to give meaning to your years, to correct your mistakes, to support your participation, to add joy to your life, to enhance your imagination, to be disciplined when you misbehave, to be acknowledged for your good, to be consoled when you're disappointed, to always know you're loved and understood, to teach you what you should know, to teach you the facts of life, to teach you about the Lord, to be an example of a mother and a wife, to have a shoulder you can cry on, to have a friend you can go shopping with, to have someone to confide in, to know a love that just won't quit. You're always to be cherished. You always know her love. You'll always be her baby. You're God's gift from above. To know a mother's love is like no other. There's no other love that will ever compare. There's nothing more fulfilling than to know, no matter what, your mother will always be there. For those whose mothers are still with us, appreciate them over the days and the hours, for we know not when they'll move on, and now's the time to give them their flowers. It's time to fix those broken relationships. It's time to forget your pride. It's time to live. It's not about who's right or wrong. It's about trusting God and being willing to forgive. Yes, it's time to unpack that luggage. It's time to forget and forgive. It's time to lay down your burden and let God show you how to live. God requires that we forgive as He forgives you your mistake. Forgiveness is actually something you do for your own sake. Unforgiveness is you taking poison, expecting someone else to die. Unforgiveness makes you a slave to hate while its source is gone bye-bye. Call your mama, call your daughter, call your son. Do whatever you need to do, because when it's all said and done, deep down inside, you really want to. Proverbs 31:25-30 of the ESV. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she laughs at the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household, and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Many women have done excellently, but you surpassed them all. Unfortunately, my mother is no longer with us physically, but her spirit will always be in my heart. And a word to the wives, for heaven's sake, and peace on earth. Don't say to your wives, "You're not my mother." We know that very well may be true, but for some of you big old babies, she's like a mama to you. Please join me for thanking God for our wives and mothers. God bless you all, and happy Mother's Day.